Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Beloved Fragrance Finds here on YouTube. Back with a scented breakdown, finishing up my reviews and my thoughts and feelings on the Kringle Winter Flight Collection that is set to launch this Thursday, December 4th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Today, we will be talking about the fragrance entitled Parisian Frost. Um, it will be available in the 22-ounce large jar that you see pictured here, as well as wax melts and daylights. No extra large jars at this point in time. I have had some time to burn through this one. This one took me a little bit longer to kind of develop thoughts and feelings on. If you watched my cold sniff impression video, you will see that this came in last place in terms of fragrance, and it has stayed in third place for me upon burn. I'm having a really hard time kind of wrapping my thoughts and my feelings around this candle in particular. But let's go ahead and start off with the scent notes on this one. This has top notes of bergamot, rosemary, and basil, mid notes of lavender, jasmine, and muguet, base notes of moss, patchouli, armoise, and santal. Okay, you guys, so this candle for me, I think my biggest struggle so far is that I'm experiencing a very light throw from this candle. I had started burning this in my master bedroom, and then I moved it into my master bathroom. And then yesterday I burned it all day in my small powder room. And I'm experiencing a very light throw from this fragrance, or else maybe I'm just not able to pick up on the notes in this candle. So, on cold sniff impression, this was coming across as a very clean, fresh, kind of soapy feel. I will say that it still reads that way from what I pick up upon burn. This definitely feels more in line with, like, say, a perfume or cologne type of feel, but a very fresh and kind of green herbaceous type of perfume or cologne. I definitely get rosemary and basil. I do think that upon burn, I'm getting more of the lavender in this. It's not necessarily the kind of lavender that I gravitate towards. I prefer lavender when it's paired with like a vanilla to kind of soften it. This is coming across somewhat sharp to my nose. Definitely feeling that the patchouli in this one makes it lean a little more like cologne-like. Overall, I'm not loving this one. This is not one that I would gravitate towards or purchase. There is definitely people out there that love like a fresh herbal type of fragrance, and that is exactly how this feels to me. As mentioned, I am struggling with the scent throw on this one. I am probably going to put this in like the 4 out of 5 range, and I honestly don't really smell it until I'm like standing over it. Um, you can see here at like about the halfway point, I have had no issues with flames. This one does not get a lot of like carbon ball per like output. So when I do extinguish this candle, I'm not finding I really have to trim much of anything in any way. But it still has very nice, healthy flames, beautiful, clean burn. I'm just experiencing in my house a very low scent output compared to the other two candles in the Winter Flight collection. Um, yeah, it's very strange. I'm finding myself having to stand right over it in order to smell the fragrance. So for me personally, I would not purchase this candle. It's just not something in my wheelhouse or something I gravitate towards at any point in the year, honestly. It's definitely very fresh, kind of soapy fragrance. So if you tend to like that kind of fragrance, I would say you definitely need to like um, herbal fragrances, the lavender, the rosemary, the basil, bergamot. Those are all very present to my nose. And then it has like kind of this masculine undertone with the patchouli and the santal in the base. So, thanks for listening in, everyone, on my thoughts on this winter flight collection. Again, these launch on Thursday, December 4th at noon Eastern Time. If you would like to save 15% off, you can always use my discount code AMYBELOVEDFragrance to save that extra bit of money. But please be aware that I am eligible for a small commission if you do choose to use that code. Another point of reference, you guys, I am almost to 500 followers here on YouTube, which is super exciting. I do plan on having a small giveaway at that time. So please be sure to like, subscribe, and share if you are enjoying my content. Thanks so much, everybody, and have a great day. Bye bye.